Her face is unforgettable. Angular cheekbones, piercing eyes, a gaze that commands attention. But beyond the striking beauty that once dominated runways and graced the pages of Vogue, lies a story far more powerful. This is the extraordinary journey of Iman Mohamed Abdulmajid, a woman who transcended fashion to become an icon of resilience, activism, and reinvention. Iman's story begins thousands of miles from the glamour of New York or Paris. Born in Mogadishu, Somalia, in 1955, she was raised in a family that believed deeply in education. Her father was a diplomat, her mother a gynecologist, two prominent figures who instilled in her both intellect and pride. Somalia was still a nation finding its place in the world, and Iman's childhood was filled with the richness of Somali culture, language, and tradition. Her family valued knowledge above all else, and her parents ensured she understood that her mind was her greatest asset. Yet her idyllic childhood was disrupted by the shifting sands of political unrest. Somalia's growing instability forced Iman to leave her homeland for Kenya, a turning point that would shape her destiny. This abrupt shift was difficult, and Iman was forced to adapt quickly to an unfamiliar environment. Yet even as a teenager, her poise and determination set her apart. She excelled in her studies, eventually enrolling at the University of Nairobi, where she pursued a degree in political science. Iman had her sights set on diplomacy, never imagining that her path would lead her somewhere else entirely. One day, as she walked across campus, a photographer named Peter Beard spotted her. Captivated by her regal poise and striking features, he knew she was destined for something greater. But Iman was skeptical. Modeling? In a foreign world where faces like hers were rare, it seemed impossible. In fact, her initial response was disbelief. "Modeling is not a profession," she once said. "It's a hobby." But Peter's persistence paid off. With her family's cautious blessing, Iman boarded a plane to the United States, not yet realizing she was about to change the face of fashion forever. When Iman first arrived in New York in the mid-1970s, she encountered a world that didn't know what to make of her. Her skin was rich in tone, her features sharp and unfamiliar to an industry entrenched in Eurocentric beauty ideals. Rumors swirled that designers bleached her skin or shaved her head to achieve her distinctive look. In reality, Iman refused to conform. She remained steadfast in her identity, choosing instead to highlight her authentic beauty. Her confidence and refusal to compromise set her apart. Her breakthrough came swiftly. Designers like Yves Saint Laurent, Gianni Versace, and Halston clamored to book her. Iman didn't just walk the runway, she owned it. Her presence was magnetic, regal, poised, and utterly unforgettable. Yet fame alone wasn't enough. Beneath the high fashion gloss, Iman carried a purpose. In an industry where models of color were marginalized, she demanded respect. Iman insisted that makeup artists carry shades that matched her complexion, a battle she fought throughout her career. Too often, she found herself arriving at fashion shows or photo shoots only to find artists unprepared to accommodate her skin tone. Rather than accept this as an unfortunate reality, she took action. Iman carried her own foundation and insisted that her face be treated with the same care as her peers. Her determination not only challenged industry norms, but also paved the way for greater inclusion of diverse beauty standards in fashion. But perhaps her greatest reinvention came after her modeling career. In 1994, Iman launched her own cosmetics line, designed specifically for women of color. At a time when major beauty brands largely ignored diversity, her company filled a void. It wasn't just a business venture, it was a statement, a declaration that beauty comes in every shade. Iman Cosmetics revolutionized the industry and remains a symbol of empowerment today. Her journey as an entrepreneur was far from easy. Early on, she faced skepticism from investors who doubted the market for cosmetics aimed at Black and brown women. But Iman knew the demand was real because she had lived the frustration of exclusion herself. Her brand flourished because it addressed a need long overlooked by mainstream companies. Women around the world finally found products tailored to their skin tones, and Iman's business success cemented her as a pioneer in the beauty industry. Yet Iman's influence extends far beyond fashion and beauty. In her personal life, she found a deep and enduring love with British rock legend David Bowie. Their marriage, which spanned over 2 decades, until Bowie's death in 2016, was a rare Hollywood love story built on mutual respect and devotion. Iman described Bowie not as a rock star, but as the love of her life. Their bond was quiet yet powerful, a testament to love's ability to transcend fame. Iman has also dedicated her life to humanitarian work. As a proud Somali woman, she has been a vocal advocate for her homeland, working with organizations like Save the Children and CARE to provide aid in crisis regions. Her activism isn't performative. It's deeply personal, driven by the memory of the home she once knew and the struggles her people continue to face. Iman has used her platform to raise awareness about refugee crises, gender inequality, and the ongoing need for global solidarity. She has spoken passionately about the power of education to transform lives, echoing the lessons her parents instilled in her long ago. Despite her extraordinary success, Iman remains grounded in her roots. She has often spoken of her mother's resilience and the cultural pride instilled in her from childhood. These values have shaped her legacy, one defined not just by beauty, but by strength, courage, and unwavering purpose. Today, Iman stands as a symbol of transformation. She has navigated worlds once closed to women like her, rewriting the narrative on what it means to be beautiful, powerful, and authentic. From the bustling streets of Mogadishu to the dazzling lights of global fashion capitals, her journey reminds us that true elegance lies not in appearances, but in the courage to embrace one's identity and pave the way for others. Iman Mohamed Abdulmajid isn't just a supermodel. She's a force of nature, a living testament to resilience, and a beacon for generations to come. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure to comment, like, share this video, and subscribe to our channel for more content. Until next time.